Hey fiddle diddle diddle and thread-a-dee, she stitched up the town and the old oak tree. Knit the hem and bind the sole, oh stitch she made, don't lose control.
I dared myself to do something out of the ordinary.
Gina's story is really going to inspire you. She went from, hey, I'm afraid of a sewing machine, to having an entire custom-made, sustainable wardrobe of clothes that are unique to her and her body.
It was like it unleashed something inside of me, and my creativity just blossomed at that moment.
The coolest thing is she didn't even use a sewing machine to do this technique for the first several months.
I sewed by hand maybe the first 6 months or maybe even longer.
In yonder town of thread and fold, a maiden fair and 10 years old did stitch and sew from dusk till dawn, till every breeches, boot and brawn was tied together seam to seam, a tapestry of local dream. Hey fiddle diddle diddle and thread-a-dee, she stitched up the town and the old oak tree. Knit the hem and bind the sole, oh stitch she made, don't lose control. The butcher's smock to baker's vest, the tailor's socks to preacher's chest, the milkmaid found her skirt a kite, it flapped atop the sheriff's height. They cried, sweet maid, undo this mess, she said it's art made to impress. Hey da maid, what do you sew? The dreams of fools from long ago. Hey fiddle diddle diddle and thread-a-dee, she stitched up the town and the old oak tree. Knit the hem and bind the sole, oh stitch she made, don't lose control. She stitched a tent or castle spires, a cozy fit with lace and wires. She hemmed a ladder to the moon, the royal horse climbed up at noon, and down returned with such delight, a moon rock clad in pants too tight. But lo, her thread began to fade, for she'd unspooled all yarn she'd made. No cloth was left, no wool, no flax. She cut up curtains, cloaks, and slacks. They scrapped her seams with no fanfare and whine. That thread was so last year. Hey fiddle diddle and thread-a-dee, she stitched up the town and the old oak tree. Nip the hem and bind the sole, oh stitch she made, don't lose control. So from her soul she spun a strand, a shimmering thread not made by hand. She sewed till pale her breath grew thin, she stitched herself clean through the skin. 'Tis fine, she said, for thread is me, a life in lace's legacy. Twiddle top and twist a woo, she stitched her soul like witches do. She stitched her shroud, a work so grand, they laid her in the quilted land. But wait, what's this? A sister bold, with yarn and fists and nerves of gold. She crocheted deep, she looped, she cursed, and tugged the maiden out head first. Hey da maid, where did you go? To death and back through thread and woe. Hey fiddle diddle and thread-a-dee, she stitched up the town and the old oak tree. Nip the hem and bind the sole, oh stitch she made, don't lose control. But now revived, she'd lost the knack. Her needle paused, her thread turned slack. Her fingers twitched, her eyes grew crossed. Her bobbin brain was wholly lost. No longer seamstress, now she sketched, and folks declared she's been bewitched. For now she paints on underpants and sells them in the king's old manse. And though she stitches not a seam, her fame doth rise a modern meme. Long live the maid, the townsfolk cheer, who sewed the moon and stitched the rear. Hi fiddle diddle diddle and thread-a-dee, she stitched up the town and the old oak tree. From sole to stitch her threads did weave, a tangled tale no one believes.
If you're interested in upcycling, just try it. You will be surprised what you can do.
If you found Gina's story inspiring and you want to have your own custom, unique to you, creative, fits your body, friendly to Mama Earth, wonderful wardrobe, then I highly recommend checking out the Ransom Note t-shirt video that I did, because there are tons of tips in there that will really help you nail this upcycling technique.